Kanoti, the party leader of Democratic National Alliance, DNA. I think I would address one or the point Mheshimiwa Wamalwa started. The appetite and the greed that we are seeing with this government on the sale of public assets, which are actually a national heritage, is wanting, whereby you find a very weak parastatal. Instead of strengthening, instead of using the ministries, the money that are allocated to strengthen and create jobs, we are selling. I'll give an example of Mumias Sugar Company, where the president says he's giving bonus to farmers, meaning it's making profit, meaning it is out of danger. So the biggest question is, why do we still have the receiver managers on the ground in the factory? Maybe people from Western will need to come out in large numbers and demand that the managers must leave the premise as soon as possible. Because if it's making profit, then we need the farmers or the stakeholders to come in and manage their own company. Number two, the people that were saying to have received the money, the bonus money, we have actually found out that no one received that money. So we are again saying that it was all lies. It is lies, 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 and everyone coming out and saying we have not received this money. The President of the Republic of Kenya needs to graduate and come to a level whereby he can speak the truth. And you can read John chapter 8, verse 44. That if you speak the language of lies, you speak the language of your father is the devil. So we are saying we want to worship God. And if truly we worship God, then we must speak the truth and speak the truth.
Parliament has been captured by an overbearing executive. It is this executive that has pushed through Parliament very unpopular policies, very unpopular pieces of legislation that have hurt the populace, including the Finance Bill 2023 and the Finance Bill 2024 that costed lives of many Gen Zs who are protesting the increment of taxes across the country. But the judiciary has remained our last line of defense, even as the executive that's overbearing against parliament and against the judiciary tries to capture the judiciary. We still continue believing in the words of a national anthem that may justice be our shield and defender. One area that has been of great concern to our great country is the disposal of our strategic national assets by the current regime without proper public participation and without respecting the provisions of our constitution, which under Article 10, under our 2010 constitution, ushered in an era of transparency and accountability. That you cannot sell public assets without public participation. Several court orders have been issued touching on this, including stopping the Adani deals. And as DAP Kenya, we have been on the front line with other leaders of the opposition, with the Law Society of Kenya and civil society, in fighting to defend our national assets. We were able to get orders against the Adani deals, JKIA, the Adani deals in Ketraco, and other deals. As of yesterday, we were very pleased that the court issued yet other orders against the disposal of Zoya Sugar Company. We will, after this presser, be sharing with you copies of the court order stopping the disposal of Zoya Sugar to a private entity, including 14,000 acres of ancestral land of the people of the great county of Bungoma. And that order stops in the tracks whatever process was ongoing. And as the case goes on, we would want to see this government respect those court orders. We have seen impunity where court orders have been issued. Records of the Kenya human rights shows that over 82 Kenyans were abducted. Over 22 are still missing. Many have been found dead, many of them very young people. So today, as we approach the first anniversary of the 25th of June Gen Z revolution, we want to tell Zakayo and his experts at the treasury that this time round, we will not accept to see our young people being killed on the streets. If they are going to raise taxes, as we know, they are hell-bent on raising more taxes, increasing taxes against the wishes of many Kenyans who are already overtaxed and cannot bear the burden of more taxes, against the advice of experts who have said that what Kenya needs to do now is not to increase taxes, but to reduce taxes. Amongst these experts, we have Ernest and Young that have said it is possible for Kenya to reduce taxes, to cut taxes, and not to increase taxes. Because the point where we have reached as a country, extra taxes or increased taxes, experts are saying, will not result in increased revenues. In fact, it will be counterproductive. So, Bwana Zakayo, we are here to demand that you listen to the experts. And we want to tell the expert, Bwana Mbadi, that we want those taxes reduced, not increased. So whatever measures you're going to put in place to increase the already overburdened Kenyans who have been taxed, as DAP Kenya, as the opposition, we will not allow our children to come out alone. It will not be a Gen Z issue in June. It will be a Gen Zote. We will all come out to say no to you, Zakayo, and the taxes that you intend to increase. We want to salute our members of parliament, of DAP Kenya, and other parties who said no to the Finance Bill 2023 and 2024. But we want to tell them to be vigilant because in the coming few weeks, more taxes are coming. Every member of parliament now will be the only hope. The way our courts are the only hope, our last line of defense against this corrupt regime. Our members of parliament will be our last line of defense to reduce the tax burden on the shoulders of Kenyans because Zakayo is coming. If you have a pay slip, Zakayo is coming. Whether you are a teacher, whether you are a police officer, whether you are a doctor, whatever is left of that pay slip of yours, Zakayo is coming for. And we're here to say we will stand with you and we'll urge all our compatriots to stand with us in saying no to Zakayo and his taxes. Lastly, we are aware of a deliberate effort to hijack the IBC process. This is a critical process to our democracy. And